Hey there, thank you for joining me. In our previous episode, we recruited Burrar, not Bernard, but Burrar, and he's a lumberjacker. In this episode, I want to speak a little bit more about how I lay out my village design. It's best to lay down your roads first because the roads and the farm fields they're kind of determined by a certain grid in the game, and it doesn't give you much flexibility. The other structures you can basically put anywhere you want it in any direction that you want them. So what I normally do is I start with, for example, a road that I want to pull. And it's not a road, it's more of an orchard. So it's a road with trees in the middle. I will show that to you. And the max size for the orchard is 8 by 1. That's what we're going to do now. So this is the orchard here. So now I'm going to put the walking path next to it. Pull it all the way through to the other path that was already there. Once we can get it. So that should be enough. And then we do the same on the other side. And then what you end up with is basically a really wide, road with trees in the middle, which I think is really nice, actually. Okay, so you want to go back here, make sure that you touch base with the orchard that is there, where it's red. Go a little bit to the outside. You can pull that road next to it. Let's see how this goes, because I'm going to do it until here, I think. So like I said, it's not optimal, but what we're going to do now is we're going to plant trees here. And then you have the trees in the middle, fruit trees, apple trees, cherry trees, whatever, pear trees. And you have this nice road, and now you know how to align your structures here alongside this road. The next thing that we need to build is the food storage. I'm going to put this on this side of the road. Probably the smartest thing to do. And as you can see, now I can align it a little bit. Alright, now we got some stones. Back to the grind. Okay, food storage is done. Thank God. See, now it's nicely aligned with the road. Looks really nice this way, I think. Alright. Cabbage. Raw meat. We don't need that either. We got some dried meat on us. Some roasted meat. I don't know how much money I have. 800. That's not bad. I can actually assign a skill point here. 1 skill point. Let's see. I want to do alcohol resistance, faster movement in water. I'll just do more experience gains from survival activities. I will max that out. 3 out of 3. If you leave the stump, the tree will regrow. So I don't know how long it takes. 1 year, 2 years, something like that. So it would be nice to have a tree here next to this building. So we have 4 fields. Well, they're not big. We have one that is 5 by 1. So that is growing some stuff right there. Oh. Then we have this one. That's growing. This one is not growing anything. This one is growing carrots. So we have 1 field that is open, which we kind of saw here. There he is.
Hail, friend.
Alrighty. Do we have anything to sell to this guy? I don't think I have anything. No, but let's get some fertilizer. We need 10. 10 fertilizer. And it's summer. So the only thing that really grows right now is cabbage. The rest you cannot sow in summer. You can, like carrot, beetroot, all has to go in spring or in another season.
Never. Good luck.
done. We could possibly recruit another person, but before I do so, I do need to put up the hunting lodge. And I usually put this across from the, well, river, marshes, whatever you want to call this. And let's see. The hunting lodge. Let's put that thing somewhere here. So we finished the hunting lodge. And that is great. Now, hopefully, I can recruit somebody who... A female, hopefully, because we have two houses. One house is for me, the other house is for Barar. And you can put somebody in the house with a Barar, but in this case it has to be a female. Okay, we're back.
How are you?
Let's see, we can talk to her first. And what does she like to do? Fish are like mushrooms, so she actually likes the survival skill. Alright, so she really likes fishing, but hunting is... that's fine, that's fine. And what does she not like to do? Okay, she doesn't want to do any crafting, which is fine by me. Let's see if she wants to join. Great.
There's nothing like the crackling of the cozy fire.
I'm going to sign her real quick. She can live with the Barar. And then we'll assign her to the hunting lodge. Oh, she actually has a skill 1 of hunting. That is not good. So I should have looked at the hunting skill and I was looking at the survival skill. I kind of believe I make that mistake, but... We'll just assign her somewhere else as soon as we have another house and another job for her. Apparently she likes fishing, but that's fine. Okay. So that is not too fantastic. So the amount of meat that she's going to bring in is not going to be much. We'll just put her at 100% meat. Down the line, you do want to have some leather and some fur. But yeah, right now it's just she can gather some meat. Can't believe I make that mistake, but okay, it is what it is. So I do have to make the workshop either way. I don't think I have one yet. So this, let me double check on that to make sure that I don't make another mistake. No, we don't have a workshop. The reason why we want a workshop is because we want wooden plates and wooden bowls. Because the moment we start cooking food, that's what you're going to need. And you don't want to buy that stuff. You just want to make it yourself and save some money on that. So we did unlock the simple house. That is really going to be helpful. It's usually best to build these when your lumberjacker has been able to bring in a lot of wood, because you're going to need it. I have to unlock the blueprint first, but then I can craft some bowls and some plates. I have enough money.
One day, carpenters will be the most
So let's see.
recognized craftsmen.
Wood bowl. So we buy the schematic. And then the wooden plate. Let's do one more. So you craft 5 plates out of every single log. And we'll craft 15 bowls. Alright.
No, not every marriage is built on love.
That's under here. Meat with gravy. So after... I don't have the technology yet to cook it. That's me. In that case, I'm going to roast some meat. Maybe that will actually give me enough points to unlock that technology. You can see how far we are. What's that dish? 17.8 out of 25. So that is quite a ways to go. But actually you can see what you can do in order to get there. Develop this technology by crafting items and cooking. Okay, that's not too complicated. But let me put that meat back, because otherwise they will start eating raw onions and cabbage. And it doesn't make them unhappy, but it's just, the problem is that it's using a lot of your resources that you want to use for other stuff. But you can see the food demand is 60, and we have 487 available. And the 487 is a result of, well, roasted meat. You can go further into that. So we shows that we have, if you click on this tab, we have 78 food items right now. And you see the priorities as to what they start eating first. So if you have a fish tart, a fruit tart, that's the first thing they will eat, no matter what you have in stock. It shows kind of their preferences as to what they want to eat first. Which is really interesting, because there's also, for example, a bucket of sour milk. They love that more than soup. And yeah, that's one of those funny things. But what I do in the beginning, normally, is then I turn off the raw materials, the raw food items that I use for cooking. So if you look at this value right now, it's 487, because everything is allowed. They are allowed to eat anything. But when I turn meat off, and for example fish meat, because I don't want them to use that, this value will go down. Look, if you look at onion, the value will go down quite a bit right now. So we have only 147 available, because they are not allowed to eat raw onions, or raw cabbage, raw carrot. Apple is fine. I don't want them eating raw eggs, so I'm going to use that to cook. So you can kind of control what they eat. You cannot change the priorities. That would be really, really awesome if you could do that. But you cannot do that. So you just want to make sure that they don't eat raw meat, for example, because just like a raw fish, I turn that off. So you just want to make sure that they only eat dishes that are prepared and things like that, because they have more value and saves your own resources. The other houses, they will literally be built across this little road here. Okay, so I'm not sure how the grid goes, but the grid, I think, goes something like that direction. Let me double check that right away before I get too involved here. Figure that out right away. Yeah, it was right in that direction. Great. Okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's a good split here, so I can put some houses here. And I want to make it even to the road. Ah, this looks pretty decent, I think. Right, we first have to upgrade the wall, so we make it wooden wall. You can do that by pressing E. It has better insulation. It requires a lot more logs, but yeah, overall, in the long run, it's definitely worth it. Alright, house is done. The house, simple house. Then we can assign Barra there. And we assign Roberta, our no-skill hunter that we recruited by mistake. Yeah. Rabbit trap. I'm not sure if there's actually needs to be rabbits in the area in order to catch something. I'll just put it here somewhere, I guess. Or if you can put it on the road and will it catch something? Traps. We need a bird trap. The schematic is 80. Oh, we got that. So we need 2 stones. Perfect. Let's get some stones. You can build only one of each. Bird trap. This is a nice spot for the Herbalist Hut. Let me check out that camp real quick. Let me equip my weapon. Just in case there's something there. I don't think there's anything there, but I have this beautiful weapon here. What is this? Looks really nice. Fishing, oh, fishing spears. Oh, that is super handy. Because they cost a lot of money in the game. And early on you can craft them yourself. But that is definitely appreciated here. Fishing spears. For when we get a fisher. Now we can assign her the Herbalist Hut. You can see that she's skilled too. So we'll make her happier too. So she will actually gain level. See, the melee shows the happiness goes up. The mood goes up. So now we go to the Herbalist Hut and tell her what to get. It's summer, so I'm not really sure what she can get. Really. Berries, I guess. Yeah, forgot about that. That's to do 50% berries. You can actually see what is in the season and what isn't. Looks like summer has all the herbs available. That as well. And some of these are used for potions that you will create further on. I don't do it yet. Yeah, I'll just leave it like this. It's fine. I don't think she needs a tool. Does she need a tool? I don't think she needs a tool. No. Of course, now we don't have a hunter anymore, but we should be able to recruit a hunter. So now she actually walks from the hunting to the Herbalist Hut right there. Great. Okay. Well, somebody's running out of tools, though. No worker. Okay. Yeah, that is fine. Is that the only message that we have? Because I see a tool icon. Normally it doesn't say no worker. It just... Because it doesn't say no worker for the well either, does it? Letters, log, planks, straw. Flaxseed can be sown in spring. How many feathers do we have? 80? Okay. That is actually pretty good. The great thing about arrows is that it's relatively fast to craft. But also it lowers your weight, because right now we're encumbered. At the moment I start crafting these arrows, the weight goes down real fast. They weigh nothing. And the raw resources that you use for them, I have to unlock it though. There you go. You'll see the weight go down, the encumberness, whatever that's called. Will go down real fast. Yeah, it's already gone. And they sell for 1.5 each. But every time you craft arrows, you get 10 every single time. So that is 15 coins each. Ah, we did unlock it. Brilliant. Now, go to the schematic. Meat with gravy. 150 coins. 6 meat with gravy. That's good. That's good. That will keep him busy for a couple of days. Ah, there he is. Okay. Let's see. We want to go to Ostoya, I think.
Hello there.
You're right. Ostoya is 130 coins. Okay, let's go. Hope it didn't come all for nothing, but we'll see. He's actually a hunter.
Oh, it's you again.
I have a feeling that even I
Yeah,
would make
okay.
it better.
Well, we'll just recruit him right away. Stavoslav. You have a house. There you go. And you're going to be a hunter. Brilliant. So this guy is going to bring in a lot more meat. Let's see if you can actually see this. Yeah, he's going to bring 10 meat in a day. Let's lower this a little bit. Because I'm the one ending up cooking that meat. Let's do some leather. Yeah, let's do it this way. I can tell him to make dried meat, but it's really not efficient. I'll just cook the meat myself. Because this is where all the farm things are going to be. These houses are going to move. Get away. So. We completed the barn. Looks really nice this way. Looks nicely aligned with the food storage. Look at that. Looks really nice. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it here. I think it was a productive episode. We got an herbalist that we kind of wrongly assigned as a huntress. But we then assigned her as an herbalist, so she's happy. We got a new hunter, so he's happy. And yeah, we're making progress. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.